has been full of surprises that literally no one has ever asked for. First, the Australian bushfire that burned almost 18.6 million hectares of land and killed 1 billion animals. Then the US drone hit Baghdad International Airport and took down Iranian Major General. With war breathing over our shoulder and racial tension over police brutality reaching a boiling point, we've still got to deal with the worst pandemic in the recent history that killed almost 6 million people so far. In the last few months alone, US rapper Kenya announced his presidential bid and then promptly dropped out of the race. Prince Harry and Meghan stepped down as senior royals and moved to North America. The Olympics got postponed and Elon Musk named his son X-12. Apart from it, we had impeachment of President Donald Trump, tension over Iran, death of Bryant, Caucus chaos, the Pentagon released videos of UFO, killing of George Floyd, and the list is actually endless. But what shook 2020 and made it the cursed year ever is far more concerning. We had PIA plane crash in Karachi, Pakistan that killed 97 people on board to Ukrainian flight crash that killed 174 people on board. Past few days back, we saw another AirIndia flight crash breaking the plane in two. Then hundreds of inspirational people ranging from cinema to science have died so far, that too back to back. Apart from it, suicide and anxiety has made a significant impact due to lockdown, which has resulted in almost increase of double in numbers. The result is a perfect storm when it comes to the risk of suicide. The year also witnessed violence in India's capital Delhi that took 50 lives and injured hundreds. Other unfortunate events included earthquakes in Turkey and the Caribbean, locust swarm outbreak from East Africa to India. Overall, 2020 looked like it couldn't get any worse when social unrest started exploded already. Devastating floods in Indonesia killed 66 people and forced almost 400,000 to flee their homes. Red-hot lava gushed out of a volcano in the Philippines on January 12 after a sudden eruption of ash and steam forced the villagers to flee. But wait, this isn't over yet. An explosion at a gas processing power plant in March 15 killed at least 15 people and destroyed about 50 buildings after a fire broke out in the suburb of Lagos, Nigeria's commercial capital. And then finally, we witnessed year's worst of the worst catastrophe that was totally avoidable. The explosion at the poolside warehouse in Beirut sent devastating shockwaves across the Lebanese capital, decimating seafront buildings and causing widespread destruction. At least 137 people died and about 5,000 others have been injured. Satellites and aerial images show that the extent of physical damage to the city is more accustomed to such scenes as a result of war than an accident. Pandemics, natural disasters, social unrest, and obviously the economic downturns all crashed up on our shoulders that, if not directly, made people declare 2020 the cursed year ever.